All right, yard work is still going on. Going to be a beautiful day. I was going to cut the grass yesterday. I want to cut the grass today. Today is going to be jam-packed. Finally back at it. Trash picking this morning. Scrapyard should be opening up today. I'm going to quickly grab out a couple of these things that I think I'm going to end up keeping. So this pressure washer, I have a feeling it works. It is free. In terms of the motor is free. Watch this. Nope. Made a funny noise there. See? So it's free. So I'm thinking it probably works. I think they retail for like $200 or $300 for those portable ones. I think that's exactly what it is. It's a portable one. And since it's a portable one, I can definitely use it because my water supply is junk. So we're going to have to... I decide this is just going to have to be scrapped. I just don't have the room or capabilities right now to hold on to stuff that may or may not sell. That is, in my mind, going to just probably not. If I take out this, I'm going to take out that, and the two pieces back there. Today is going to be a wild one. I'm going to do some trash picking right now. It's about 6:15 in the morning. Been up since about 5:30. Sun comes up really, really early now. And so we're going to do some trash picking. I'm going to throw some more metal in here. We're going to stop off at the scrap yard. I got to run to the hardware store. So got a ton going on. Let's make it a good one. Try to find some treasure. We're back. We're back. Let's get it. All right. On the streets. And what do we see first? We get hit with the garbage truck at 12 o'clock. Alrighty, so garbage clock, garbage clock, no, garbage truck. Ooh, this guy did not do a good job. Holy mackerel, glass everywhere. Somebody either packed their garbage poorly, or I don't know. Alright, we're heading up to this development, which I don't know if that trash truck came from there. There's a very good possibility, although they didn't pick this. It might just jump around from hot spot to hot spot. Stuff on the right, but I can't pull over. Just a small bicycle, but alright. This one's gotta be picked over by now. That's picked over. Decided to drive to a third town first because it was on the way. What do we got? Looks like garbage came through, recycling did not. Alright, so we're going to jump over to town 1. Alright, what we got going on over here? It looks like just a chair. What's this? It's like an ammo box. That's a grill. Like a camper grill. Never easy to record and walk and hold valuable items. Oh jeez, dropping stuff. So I ended up taking out 3 or 4 cans of spray paint. Those are all like gunked up. I'll actually debate about that. It's kind of big for a chair for me. I don't have a chair in this van. My old van, I kept a chair for auctions, but I don't have a grandma's attic in this van, so never put that other chair in here, and I don't think I still have it. So that might be a good auction chair, but who knows when auction day is happening. We'll see with that. A cool STOCKERTOWN sign over there. Stopping in STOCKERTOWN here. I did see something down this road. I was driving down the main street, and so I saw this, and I was like, oh, I gotta pull over. And I was like, oh, you know what? I should probably turn around. Oh, people out walking dogs. Going fishing. I don't know what they're doing. But I see, oh yeah, our buddy, a grill, and an air conditioner. So with everything going on, I think we'll sit down and maybe take some of these air conditioners apart. We will see what's going on. All right. Pretty confident. I just pulled a rib. Never the best. Right. This is one of those probably electric ones. Why are they throwing it out? Probably because it doesn't work right. They got a new one. So this is just going to be scrap. So I'm not taking that art piece. Now, people have asked me like why I don't just leave this stuff for someone else who might need it. You got to remember this is the trash. It's not exactly like taco stacks going through a donation bin. That's in there. So yeah, this is the trash. I mean, it's garbage. The garbage truck is out, as you saw. It's on the other street. It's not like, I think if you're looking for something, I don't think you're actually going around in the trash looking for that exact item. All right. Always feels good to grab this. These are aluminum, so I gotta take these home and separate them. Always feels good to grab metal in the morning. I don't know, something about it. There's a scrapper. You might be able to see this. No, you can't see it with this camera. There's a scrapper literally on one street over, and there's metal over here. And I know he's one of those people who like lives off scrapping. Like that's all he does. Because I know from auctions. I don't know if I should let him know about that or should I just take it. I'll let him know. You can see his truck. It's a black truck. He actually lives by me. He probably lives, I don't know, 2 or 3 miles away. I drive by his house every once in a while, but I know him from auctions. So I'll let him know. I'll let him know. I know I'm grabbing this, but I kind of just want to see what was over there. There's a bunch of metal right there on the right if you're grabbing metal. Oh, okay. It's just one block up. Yep. Alright. So my cruise is probably my favorite spot. I guess I'll hit up all the streets, but we'll see if there's anything up there. So a lot of people probably say, why would I do that? Why would I tell someone else about metal? Especially if I'm out here picking up metal. It's because like you gotta pay it forward a little bit, you know, you gotta, you know, be respectful of everyone else as well. We got tons of cardboard out here. I am personally like, I'm not out here collecting metal to make a ton of money or to make $1 million. I'm out here trying to find like interesting items, and then the metal pays for the gas to be able to do this. All right, it's not like, you know, the metal, I go home and, you know, separate every little screw and dime out of everything. That's nothing. But I know there are a lot of people out here who do actually rely on metal to survive and metal to, you know, recycle and make money off of. So I don't want to take that away from them. at the same time, I don't know what everyone else's intentions are with driving through the rest of town, or if they know the whole town. So if I see metal from now on, especially because I'm in like the other half, I might just assume that I should probably take it. This is a, it's missing a net. It's one of those things that doesn't weigh anything. One of those things you throw the ball at and it bounces it right back to you. It's for baseball, most likely, because it's smaller. I used to have one just like that. It's for baseball. They make them for soccer, but I think they're a little bit bigger. It's like a bunch of hardware. Metal down here, but I see a box of metal over there. It's usually my favorite area to pick in the neighborhood. It's probably also gonna be the last stop because I only got one more street to go, so I'm gonna be heading off to the hardware store. What do we got here? Just looks like a bunch of scrap, some pans. Might be some aluminum at the bottom. These might be no, they're iron. Yeah, it's always good to grab this stuff in the morning. Oh, jeez, that closed. That's where they've been throwing away a ton of like box lots. Not this week. I didn't see it yesterday either while they were working on their yard. So, all right, onward we go with the day. I think we're on to the hardware store. And just when you think that's it, wow, so this is that really skinny road that I always go down, and I'm always like, it sucked to have another car coming in the other way. And just when you think it's it, decide to spin around and grab this. Somebody can probably get by. I mean, the tractor trailer ain't, but if you really need to, you need to. Nice old filing cabinet. Throw that right on top. Bunch of projector slides. Empty though. No, I think those are plastic. I thought maybe they might be aluminum. I think they're plastic. Yeah. I don't know what they are. They're metal on the bottom, so they're probably good enough. All right, hardware store, here we come. All right, so just stopped off at the hardware store. Stopped off at the hardware store. Gotta give you a little update of what's going on. So grabbed a whole case wasp spray. I'll tell you a little trick also within there. So they are a steel authorized dealer. I needed the wasp spray because I got a wasp problem. But they have arborist helmets. And I can't find any of them on eBay, but I do remember there was a time when I did see them on eBay, the same exact one. And they were on eBay for like $250. They're 130 bucks here. But the box is all beat up, so I'm pretty sure someone's like opened it to look at it and decided they didn't want it for whatever reason. I didn't really want to deal with buying and selling arborist helmets right now, but that's always a possibility. So random things like that. However, I stopped off at the grocery store the other day, grabbed all these hand sanitizers. They were at the checkout. This is literally just alcohol, like rubbing alcohol or something. It's water, or it's a liquid. I thought it was a gel. They had like 100 of them there. but I end up throwing them in a little spray bottle. So it does work out, but it's kind of weird how times have kind of changed where you can't even get the gel hand sanitizer, but always have that handy. We're on to the scrapyard. On to the scrapyard now. Heading over here to I actually just left the shelves. I grabbed the shelving unit, or the whatever you'd call it, the file cabinet. I grabbed that. Heading down the road on the way to this hardware store, and the guy who I had told about the scrap metal was already leaving, so he would have just left those shelves and everything else I would have grabbed. I don't even think he knows about that whole area of town. So grabbed some, he grabbed some. His truck was packed. My van's packed, so we'll head over to the scrapyard, drop off this amount of metal, and fill it up right back again. It's gonna be a long day. This is also the most amount of metal I've ever brought in, 6,220 pounds. Usually this is around 54, 55, so we'll see. We'll see. That's the scrap pile. That's their new sifter as well. I saw they had a Facebook post on that. That's whenever they like scoop all this stuff up, it turns into like a mixture of dirt and metal. So they use that. It takes a long time, but it separates the dirt and metal. You know, they probably use it once every month or so. We're back. We're back in action. Where are my gloves? All right, so making the big monies. Big monies. A whopping $25 on the dot. Well, it was $24.60, but they round up. So that's our price right now. $3 for every 100 pounds that you bring in at 820 pounds. 25 bucks. Alrighty, I guess we have to head home and start loading up and come back again. It's gonna be a long day. I'm not gonna make so many trips because or so many trips just because it's going to be extremely consuming on me, because I know tomorrow I go trash picking. Okay, I go trash picking tomorrow, and I'll probably just be right back here again tomorrow. All right, so came back. I threw in 2 grills, a chair, some bikes. This one's really shot. I even tried taking some of this apart because I wanted to take off, what was it, a peg or something? My neighbor's friend actually needed a peg. He's doing some, I don't know, some cart to move deer. I don't know what he's doing. Some sort of, he needed BMX bikes. So he needed a peg off that. I couldn't get off that one or the other one. So those, well, that's scrap. Got the grills in there, and I'm currently loading up a bunch more stuff. It's cooking outside. You know, it's always warm if Taco Stacks doesn't have a hat on. I also went to shorts. I'm currently taking out this stuff. I was taking a little bit from my pile. That's where the grills and the bikes came from, but I'd like to have some space in my garage so I can walk around and do things such as take apart a little bit of a fan. So if you guys are kind of new to scrapping, different parts of the fan, I talked a little bit about why I don't take these apart anymore. And that's because some of the wire, which although looks like copper, it's actually aluminum, just in a copper coating. So I no longer do that. However, these, I don't know what you even call them, fins, whatever it might be, they pop off pretty easily. See, like that. Put that down. Take out the 2 screws that were on there. And as you see, it doesn't stick to a magnet. It just bounces right off. This is die cast. Funny thing with die cast, I'm going to throw in my die cast bucket. Funny thing with die cast is it's always stayed around the same amount. It's been like 20 cents or 25 cents for probably the last 2 or 3 years. Aluminum was up at 40 cents or 45 cents a pound. Now it's down to 16 cents a pound, so it's dropped over 50% since last year. or about a year and a half ago. But die cast has stayed the same. And the reason why I do that is because you get 20 cents a pound for just this fin, and I think motors are now 6 cents or 8 cents a pound for the motor. So by taking off those 2 screws, you make a little bit more money. There are some things I wouldn't do that with. I don't have any copper aluminum radiators down here, but I would not take the copper off the copper aluminum radiators because the aluminum price is just so low that pretty much you make the aluminum worthless. So that I keep together, but I'm going to continue to work on this pile because, well, I like to have some space back. All right, here's the van loaded up. Although it doesn't look loaded up because I didn't go all the way to the ceiling, it's a decent amount. The hard part about doing or filling up this van is that the step kills you. It absolutely kills you. So I kind of picked it up a little bit. It's a little bit taller than me, but as much as I can do without stepping in and out of the van while carrying metal is the way to do this. I'm going to take this bit by bit. It's going to be like a 2 or 3 day process. There's no way I'm going to get rid of all the metal. But yeah, we're heading over there. Garage is almost cleared out. Pile's not even, you know, it doesn't even look like it has a dent in it. Major scrap pile. But this is kind of what we're working with now. Here's an air conditioner. I'm probably going to take that thing apart whenever I get time. I probably have to take some of this wood off on this picnic table. And that's all my non-ferrous metals, which eventually, once I can kind of get through here, I'm going to start stacking it up over there. I no longer scrap pewter. Might be talking to the scrapyard, see if they have any pewter in stock, at least when some of the stuff kind of wears off. Because I know Lambertville pewter sells very, very well there. If they can sell it to me for twice the price of scrap, I can make a decent profit. So we'll see what happens with that, but come back later for the non-ferrous. I don't know if I'm going to do that today, maybe tomorrow, but bit by bit. And just like that, we are back at the scrapyard. Wow, can't see anything. Back at the scrapyard, there's no one here. It's kind of weird, but I guess that is what it is. Alrighty. Oh, a little bit less than this morning. I think we were at 62. Now we're at 60-80. Huh. Interesting. Wow, just went up a storm. It's only 65 degrees out. Throw the old seatbelt on. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I'm going to go back, cut the lawn. I might run back to the scrapyard, but there won't be anything really too much to show. So that'll be the rest of the plan for today. I think I'll probably be doing trash picking tomorrow. So I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow for tomorrow's adventure and hopefully make it another fun one. Made 21 bucks this afternoon, taking a bunch of metal over. I just realized. Forgot to grab my Taco Stack merchandise packages going out today. If you guys haven't already, first link down below. I just restocked all my t-shirts. I made 3 sales last night over there. So very affordable, very comfortable shirts, as well as a couple hats are still available in stock. So if you guys want to pick up a hat or anything, or a shirt, first link in the description below. Your packages will be going out most likely later on today. So thank you for all the support. Subscribe. Thank you for all the support. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe down below for more trash picking and more treasure hunting. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.